Thank you for tuning in to another episode of One Love,
1House
TV. That's right, we always promote talent. Like you hear that song right there? That says we in Chicago. That's from In It Boy Entertainment. INNIITBOI Entertainment. And I know you have not seen this young lady standing next to me for a long time. Introduce yourself to our viewers.
Well, my name is Too Awesome. That's what I go by.
That's right. You know, she comes in on her college breaks just to give us some support. And check us out on YouTube so you can find out the episodes you missed. And viewers, thank you. So many emails. Thank you for the support, the advice, and all that. So I'm going to let Too Awesome do her thing and introduce who we have for today's episode. It's going to be so informative, and there's a surprise. All right, Too Awesome. Bye, y'all.
Okay, we got the lovely attorney Gaston. Hi.
Hi. Good evening. Are they gonna turn it
Turn it down. Okay, so what inspired you to start your journey to becoming an attorney?
I was inspired by the need to make a change in the community. Growing up, not really understanding how things worked, how the laws worked, I felt like if I could educate myself, then I could come back and help to educate my people.
Wow, that's beautiful. You know, it always starts within. And so I love how you want to give back. So what college did you graduate from?
I did my undergraduate studies at Augustana College, which is a private liberal arts college in Rock Island, Illinois. And then I went on to law school at Northern Illinois University, which we know is in DeKalb.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. What would be your biggest obstacle that you came across?
Well, the profession itself is an obstacle. Let's be clear. This is a profession that is dominated by Caucasian males. And I am a young African-American female. So that within itself is an obstacle, as well as just life. You know, life happens. Life has a way of throwing us off track, of making us second guess ourselves. So I think just that coupled with dealing with life, I've had to kind of overcome that. So it's been a bit of an uphill battle, but I'm absolutely grateful to be here.
I can just imagine. Let's see. Do you have your own firm?
I do. In 2006, July of 2006, I was working for a small boutique firm. That firm, the owner of that firm decided to make a different career path. I was interviewing and wasn't really getting the offers that I wanted. I was concerned about being able to really practice law the way that I wanted to, take the cases that I wanted. So I started the Gaston firm in 2006, and here we are.
Oh, wow. That's a great achievement. That's beautiful. Let's see. Anything else extra you would like to add?
I think that, my story is unique in the sense that, I was the product of a teen mom. I was raised by my grandmother. I grew up on the south side of Chicago, so a lot of the statistics, a lot of the stereotypes that go with someone with my background, no father around, things of that nature. I think that I can show our viewers, show the community that you don't have to be a product of your circumstances. You can rise above, you can move forward, and my advice to anybody is to absolutely follow your heart. Whatever that desire is, go for it, because you never really know how far you can go unless you actually take the chance and go out and do it.
Wow, that's powerful. Was there ever a time you wanted to give up? Like you just felt so stressed out and you just wanted to go down another path?
The profession is stressful. Some days you are overworked, you're tired, but I'm not a quitter. I never have been. like I said, my grandparents raised me. I've lost both of them in this journey. That was very difficult. And yes, some days I was not sure if I would bounce back from that. But I have a strong spiritual background. God is all things, and he's awesome, and he absolutely brought me through.
Yes, give it up. That is beautiful. Who or what would be your biggest motivation?
My biggest motivation is a twofold answer. As I indicated earlier, I was raised by my grandparents. They provided a solid foundation for me, encouraging me to reach the highest heights, and I still try to live up to the standard that they set for me today. As well as I have a 4-year-old daughter, Valerie, who is absolutely the love of my life, my joy. And so even when I feel like giving up, knowing that I need to provide a future for her helps me to continue to move forward.
Oh, wow, that's a beautiful answer. And your child is so lucky to have you as a mom. You're
Thank
so
you.
hardworking. So what type of law is that you do?
My practice primarily includes real estate transactions, both residential and commercial. I also do real estate litigation. That would be your landlord-tenant law, your foreclosure defense, breach of contract, as well as small business consultations. I set up LLCs, nonprofits, corporations, and I do a lot of family law as well, child custody, visitation, and child support.
Oh, wow. How is it like in court?
Well, that's a good question, because I know a lot of people watch shows like The Practice or whatever the legal shows. I don't really watch them because they annoy me, because court is rarely this big dramatic objection. No, court rarely goes like that. Sometimes it can. I've had cases where it has been one of those types of morning in court, but usually, everybody's pretty busy. There's a lot of cases on call. You usually have more than one case that's up, so you're running in and out of courtrooms, getting court dates, arguing motions. So it can be hectic, but it's not quite what you see on TV.
Okay. Well, now we're gonna have some time for the Q&A. Anyone?
Okay. What do you do if you live in an apartment that has problems like a leaky roof, an overflow of bugs?
Okay, good question, young lady. Well, when you're dealing with a situation where you may have what we would label as a slumlord, you would address the issues with your landlord. Usually I suggest that a client does that in writing. And if to the extent your landlord does not make the necessary changes and those changes require you to pay money, what you can then do is deduct whatever you need to do. So let's take the example of the audience member. If you have a roach infestation and you've asked your landlord to come exterminate, and the landlord's not exterminating, you put it in writing, you give the landlord some time to come and exterminate. If they don't, you pay the exterminator, and you can then deduct that portion that you paid out of your rent.
Okay. Any more questions?
Hi there.
Hello.
Can I get more child support if I am on welfare?
Well, yes, you can. But let's be clear. Child support is set by statute by the state. Now, people can agree to pay different amounts for child support, but generally, if it's one child, the non-custodial parent, I won't say the dad because dad sometimes is the custodial parent, the non-custodial parent has to pay 20% of their net income. If it's 2 children, it's 28% of their net income, and so on and so forth. So it doesn't always really make a difference what the custodial parent is making. The non-custodial parent still has a child support obligation.
All right, anyone else?
If my house is in foreclosure, can it be saved? And what about short sale?
Okay. Well, to address the first part of that question, if your house is in foreclosure, it depends on where you are in the foreclosure process. Most of the time in Cook County, foreclosures are taking at least a year to finalize. Short sales are always a great option. Just for those of you who may not know what a short sale is, that's when the bank agrees to take less than what is owed on the house. Hence a short sale, they're taking short money. A short sale is a good option because it allows you to save your credit from getting a foreclosure, but they can be very long and tedious, and it's always helpful to have a legal professional, whether it be an attorney or in Cook County at least. There are several organizations that offer services to low-income families in order to help them save their homes. So if you have been served with foreclosure papers, I would say don't panic. If anything, give us a call down at the Gaston firm. You can look us up on our website and we can help you out, or we will direct you to someone who can.
Okay, anyone else?
Hi, Attorney Gaston.
Hello.
First of all, let me say that I think I speak for everyone when I say we're all proud of you and are basically in your court, and we're very, very happy to have you here answering legal questions.
Oh, thank you.
Now comes the question. Now, I know you see will kits in bookstores and what have you. You can get the information online. And I know a lot of us may be, well, some of us may be too young to really consider that a will is important.
Mm-hmm.
How important is a will, and when should you start thinking about a will?
That's a fabulous question. I'm glad you asked that. And estate planning as well as probate is one of my practice areas. I think that a person is never too young to really consider a will, especially if you have minor children. You would be surprised how many families fight over money and property and things, especially when there is not a will in place. Yeah, you could go down to your local Office Depot and grab a will and sign it, but you really need to understand the implications, because it's not just about having a will, it's about planning your estate. You know, what are your assets? How do you want to build your money going forward? Who would you leave those finances to? So it's really something serious to consider. I don't think you can be too young to consider a will. Like I said, especially if you have minor children, I think it's at least worth sitting down with an attorney at the Gaston firm and allowing us to give you a consultation of what you would need to move forward in your estate planning process.
Okay, that's all we have time for the questions. I want to bring out our co-sponsors for the episode. Co-sponsors. Co-sponsors. Well, this is your time to
Are you done with me?
tell Chicago how we can support each other.
Do I need to leave? I think we need to cut.
All right, so my name is Mac Fleming III, and I am co-founder and CEO of the Sovereign Education Corps, or TSEC for short. And what we do is, our mission is to provide a lively and entertaining educational experience through historical and trivial.
So you're mentioning your accomplishments and your achievements. Tell me what services you provide.
The services that we provide at TSEC are three services. We have a live game show, which is called The Wheel of Truth, where we come into the schools and we provide this game show, which is basically about African American history. In this game show, what we do is we provide a DJ.
I'm sorry about that. You provide what?
We provide a DJ, and we have two co-hosts, and we ask basic questions about African American history to get the kids engaged in conversation about knowing about their history. And then we also provide a graffiti style comic book, which is called The Journeyman. And our third service is a comprehensive after school program, which we have called the Teen Curriculum. And in this curriculum, what we do is we provide information and other services based around financial literacy, cultural awareness, as well as...
We need that.
We definitely do. Cultural awareness, financial literacy, and social responsibility for the children of today.
Attorney Gaston has fantastic sponsors. Give your contact information again.
So our contact information, we can be reached at on Facebook, www.facebook.com. That's /t.sec.inc, as well as myself or the other co-founder, Ryan M. Harris. We can be reached at 708-420-3196 or 815-278-5204. Or you can reach us at our email address, that is education1009@gmail.com.
Fabulous. Now make sure you got the information. If you need anything else and you missed it, 1Love1House1@gmail, the number 1. Have a seat. Thank you. Let's come up with our next sponsor. Yeah, give it up. History, financial literacy. We need that. And who are you?
Hi, my name is Lolita Lofton, and I'm standing here for my husband, James Lofton.
Okay, I'm going to keep the mic a little bit further down because we don't want any feedback. We want to make sure you're heard.
Okay. My husband is Jay Lofton, and he is CEO of 2House Music and one of Chicago's house music pioneers. He has been DJing since 1983. He is a producer, an artist, a songwriter, and the founder of the group 2House People. In 1987, he had a classic song, Move My Body, on Track Records, mixed by Farley, Jackmaster Funk. I'm Over You on Nico Records. And then he also had Baby Wants to Move You on Gherkin Records. Jay Lofton has currently released new digital EPs and albums, and it's in stores such as Beatport, Amazon, iTunes, and eMusic with his group 2House People. His most recent album releases are Let's Take a Trip and Let's Bounce Volume 2, but he has many more songs available for your listening pleasure.
Perfect. That's perfect. That's what we do here is house music. Now, we like all genres, but just so happened that Attorney Gaston brought in a sponsor about house music. 2House People? Yes. Okay. We got the information up on the screen. Is there anything else you want to say about our love of house music?
He can be reached he also DJs like a regular DJ. He plays all genres of music. So if anyone is interested in booking him, they can reach him at 773-587-2590, or they can email him at 2housepeople at yahoo.com. It's TWOhousepeople at yahoo.com.
You're not nervous, are you? No, she's cool. It's house music makes you cool. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, you can have a seat, Miss Sponsor. 2House, let's give it up. Who's next? Is there another sponsor that made this episode possible? I want to thank you all. All right. We represent tonight. What's up, girl?
How are you?
I'm great. Now tell me who you are.
My name is LaShonda Simmons Calhoun, and I'm representing Stepping Into the Future Daycare. We're a brand new daycare center that was used to be Lakeview Development Center, which is located 1531 West Lawrence Avenue.
That's good. That's really good. Tell us about the services you provide.
I have 2 Head Start classrooms, ages 3 to 5. Head Start is a very wonderful program for our parents that need help while they're trying to go to school. Not only is Head Start great for the kids, but we also help our parents find jobs, housing. We give them management classes on how to deal with their stress, anything dealing with domestic. All those services available. We start from the ages of 2, and we're open from 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Good. We do have hold on one second. We do have a special guest. Can my floor manager go get the special guest right now? Let's hop to it. So tell me, what's different from your daycare as opposed to the other ones around the city?
I would say at my daycare, because we offer an array of extracurricular activities. We offer a pre-fit class for our children because, as our First Lady Michelle Obama says, our children do not move enough. They sit on games all day. So what we do, we have exercise every day for 30 minutes a day.
You need to play some house music for the babies so they can just, get their groove on. Oh, no, it's appropriate.
No, I don't know, because I have a multicultural environment, so I don't know how my other parents feel about it.
Lonnie B, tell her house music is worldwide. It reaches all ethnicities, and the music is uplifting. Some of it's spiritual. You know, some of it that's sexual, you won't play that. But we have spiritual house music. Where the house heads in here? All right, see, we got to convince you. Okay, so I appreciate all the sponsors, and can you give me your contact information?
I sure can. Our telephone number is 773-878-2223. Once again, we're at 1531 West Walnut.
Oh, that's good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, we're going to get our special guest. Special guest. Yes, we have a special guest.
All right.
Y'all gonna be shocked.
Look at that.
That's right. Check this out.
I know a lot of you have lost love before, and you've had to walk away from love, but sometimes that's okay. You gotta let it go. I remember the day I told you I was leaving. I told you my trying days were done. Can't waste another minute here loving you, 'cause you will never appreciate my love. I'm so fed up. I keep giving and you keep taking.
All of the nights I laid awake.
Oh, and yearning for your touch.
Knowing that things just wasn't right.
I loved you through it anyway. I'm feeling something deep down in my soul.
I never felt before.
I'm feeling something deep down in my soul.
Time to let it go.
I'm feeling something deep down in my soul.
I never felt before.
I'm feeling something deep down in my soul.
Time to let it go.
All of the lies you told to me, all your deceitful ways looked me straight in my eyes and made me believe I was going half crazy. You were my lover, my man, you were my best friend, but you took my love for granted. Now there ain't no coming back from that. I'm walking out the door, I'm saying goodbye, 'cause I ain't coming back no more. If you don't know now, you know real soon you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. It's deep down in my soul.
Time to let it go.
I'm feeling something deep down in my soul.
I never felt before.
I'm feeling something deep down in my soul.
Time to let it
Listen
go.
up. I took the good with the bad, the happy and the sad. Baby, you meant that much to me, though I never got back not even a half of the love that you took from me. Now I don't trust you anymore, and we can't live like this no more. I know it's hard as it may be. Baby, I've got to leave. I've got to let it go. I'm feeling something deep down in my soul.
Time to let it
got some real fans here. Anybody want to congratulate her for being so multi-talented? All right, where can we find you? I know my look, right? Where can we find you? Your music.
Usually you can find me on Facebook. You can look under KG Soul Sensation. You can also find me on ReverbNation.com under KG Soul Sensation, and I soon will be launching my own website as well.
All right, now this has been a very amazing show. We want to wind out with the Soul Train line. Who's down? Who's down for the Soul Train line? Let's pump up the music with Luis Fuego. We already had the live birthday boy today, DJ Lonnie B's, his birthday. Hey, happy birthday. So Luis Fuego got our Soul Train line. And check out all our episodes on YouTube. Friend me, April Disco Goddess. So let's get this. We got a line right here, another line on the other side. Let's go, y'all. We only got 2 more minutes for this episode. Let's do it with a bang. Jack it up, Luis Fuego. Okay. Come on now. You can get down for Don Cornelius, can't you?